Hey beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. I am Ijoma of the Sabi Moms. We are going to be talking about family planning and contraceptive and all the juicy things around it. Okay, now if you're interested in this video, please sit back, relax, and I'm going to be right back. Okay. I'm here to talk about the contraceptive that failed me, that I had so much faith in, but it's fucked up. And the contraceptive that I am presently using that is still working for me, okay? Contraceptive, which is also known as family planning, is a way by which you devise a means to space your children or stop having children or, all that good stuff. Okay, there are so many types of contraceptive, but the major ones, like the ones that Nigerians are really used to, which is the pills, the everyday pills. Then there is the injection, the viral, I don't know what they call it. Then there is implant, the one they implant through your hand. And then there is the IUDs. They have the copper IUD, they have the hormonal IUD, and there is condom. Yeah, the use of condom. This process, I mean, these ones I've mentioned right now are actually just more like temporary means of stopping yourself from having kids, and this process are not 100% guaranteed. And trust me, these processes also have their hormonal issue. Okay, any one of these things I've mentioned right now has hormonal side effects. I'm just going to put this out there because I have tried two out of the ones I've mentioned, and they are just all the same. So you are the one that is left is left to you to know the one you want to battle with, the one you can work with. Okay, the one that suits your body. When you go to the hospital to do this family planning, they are going to run a test on you to know the one that is suitable for your body. But the truth is, even after the test, the ones they actually prescribe for you might still not work for your body. So after trying two methods, I just come to a conclusion that you just have to live with the consequences, or you just pull it out. All right, and do the normal calculation, the whole calendar calculation, the whole use of condom thingy, which is not my thing. Okay, it's not my thing. I'm not going to deceive myself and say I want to go and use condoms, or say I want to calculate my ovulation period. As a PCOS girly, I don't have the luxury of having a specific or accurate fertile calendar. Okay, so it's you're always going up and down. So calculating the calendar method is just out of it for me, and then using the use of condom is also not going to work for me. Don't ask me why. So guys, I am here to talk about the one that failed me, which is before I go into all that, let me give you a backstory. Like I said earlier, I battled the PCOS for a while, and then it's messed with my mental health. But to the glory of God, I overcame it. I had my first child, had my second child, and I was like, okay, let's give it a break. Let's take a break. Even if I intend having three children, I still felt having the third child, and I wanted to, like, gap them with maybe like 3 years, before I have my third child. So I spoke with some people, and they said I shouldn't bother going into the whole family planning process and just go and just wing it. My husband should try doing with the withdrawal method, or we use condoms, or I calculate my ovulation period. So guys, and I heed to their instruction, and look at where it brought me. Look at where it brought me, guys. A year, exactly 1 year and 3 months after I had my child, I got pregnant because I didn't go ahead to use the accurate family planning method that I was supposed to use. Probably use the pills, injections, or the implanol or IUD. Even if I feel IUD is extreme for just a 3 years plan, I should have at least used the other options, okay? But no, I decided to go ahead and use the withdrawal method. I used the three method actually, but there are some days when condoms was not just working for me. I was just like, okay, Oga, you just have to pull out. But guys, it didn't work. It failed me. It failed me, guys. Calculation was all over the place. I couldn't calculate shit. I also withdrawal was also didn't also work, so I took in with my kids. So don't be like me, okay? If you know you want to you want to gap your children with 3 years, 2 years gap, or 5 years. Some people decide to go 5 years, some decide to go 4 years. If you are like that, just go for the implant. They have the one of 3 years, they have the one of 5 years, which at the end of the day was what I ended up going to do after giving birth to my third child. Okay, I was like, nope, I'm not going to go through this pregnancy thing again, at least not now. At least not now. So immediately I took my third child for immunization. I went to meet the midwife on duty and explained to her, and she was like, okay, that she was going to run some tests on me. She ran some tests on me and then told me I should go for either of the implants, the 3 years or the 5 years. And I was like, I don't intend having kids in the next 5 years. Let's go for the 5 years. And then we went ahead and did the 5 years old. And this year is going to make it 4 years. And it has worked really well for me, guys. So, but I'm not going to tell you to go ahead and do that because it has its own cons too, okay? Trust me, all family planning has their pros, has their cons, okay? So with the implant on, I experienced irregular menstrual period, which wasn't a big deal for me because it's something I was used to. And then I used to experience serious headaches when my period is about to come, which is a big deal for me. So but I looked for a way to maneuver it. Whenever I feel like I'm beginning to have that headaches, I know my period is around the corner, and then use pain reliefs, painkillers, to subside that. And I also had so much weight. I'm not even gonna lie. Especially the upper part of my body. Some people tell me you had weight, you're so fat, you're this, you're that. But trust me, the weight I had was not due to the food I eat. I don't even eat that much, okay? But I added weight because of the implant. I am very, very sure of that because I don't even eat much. Like sometimes I do 101, sometimes I do 001, sometimes so the food was not balancing. But I am very sure it was immediately after I inserted the implant on that I started putting up the weight in my the upper part of my body, like my arm, my jaw area, my tummy, where getting big. So I had to look for a way to work on those side effects, like look for ways to live healthy, lose some weight. And those were the side effects I was having actually. And then there are some other side effects I also experienced that I feel some other people might not be able to cope with, which is mood swing. Like you experience serious mood swings, experience you lost so much interest in sex, like you don't want to have sex, you don't feel like having sex irritates you. But the truth is that I would rather battle all that than having to get pregnant again. That is just it. Okay, I found a way around it. With the lack of sex thingy, I already knew when I want to have sex. I know I have to position my head, position my mind that this is what we are doing today, and it just moves on smoothly. Okay, with the mood swing, I tend to call myself back to myself, and just tell myself this is not you. It seems like a lot to deal with, but trust me, I'd rather go through that than be pregnant because my last pregnancy showed me shege banza. So I don't intend going through all that again. And from what I heard, it's almost the same thing with other family planning that is hormonal, okay? Like the pills you take every day, I couldn't just bank on that because nah. I would definitely forget to take the pills. So at some point, so I decided not to do that. Then the injection, I hate syringe. I hate the size of injection. So going to take that every 3 months was just an issue for me. I cancelled it. The implant was just the safest option. Then the IUD, I dreaded going to, open up myself or someone to insert something. Something that is not, So guys, I didn't just want to go through all that because I don't want to get pregnant. So I said no. So the implant was just the best option for me, and then I just went with it. And it is the fourth year now, and we are still waxing strong. It's going to expire next year, which I'm not even hoping. I'm not gonna wait till next year before I take it out. I'm going to do a video about how I'm going to take it out too. So stay put, okay? I'm going to take it out probably by the end of this year, so that I have another one inserted. So guys, that's my story. I hope you've learned one or two from it. Let us know the family planning you are on. Let us know the one that failed you, and let us know the one that you feel is the best. Put them all down in the comment section. I'll be willing to read it. Okay, so thank you for coming to my chit chat. I hope you picked one or two, like I said earlier. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you have not liked the video, please do so, and also turn on your notification bell in order to know when I drop my very first next video. Okay, I love you, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.